Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the Golden State Warriors. Now, here's Irving. Davis has the open look. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Thompson with it. Pass to Green. Bogut in the corner. 4 on the clock. Screen by Bogut. Yep, that one goes.
Well, because of his size of the position inside the painted area, Klay Thompson is a real threat.
To the inside. Gafford misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Thompson. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Irving can't get it to go. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
Now, here is Irving. Davis in the corner. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Rebound Bogut. And here's Thompson. Pass to Curry. Over Thompson. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the pick and roll is a play that Curry loves to operate, and he's always asking and seeking opportunities in this kind of situation.
Not a fast start for the Mavericks. Searching for their first points of the game. Inside. Here's Gafford. Down low. It's stolen by Green. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Warriors leading by 7. Here's Barnes. A rebound by Washington. And so it's Dallas with it. Dinwiddie right side. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Dallas, no good that time either. Barnes outside. Screen by Bogut. To the middle. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1:09 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Outside Curry. Rebounded by Gafford. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Outside for Davis. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Davis. It's good.
Anthony Davis.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. Warriors leading by 3. Now Livingston. Here's Ezeli. That's tipped. Here's Irving. Pass to Christie. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. To the paint. Here's Marshall. And the layup is good.
Marshall.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Here's Livingston. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how...
And this has been a fairly close game to the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Another shot. And Ezeli with the layup. Ezeli's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Warriors. Mavericks trailed by 5. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Irving for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see you, Kyrie.
Here's Livingston. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Sean Livingston.
That one is no good.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
To the middle. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Williams. On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 6.
Well, the length of Livingston allows him to defend multiple positions. How about that contest? That is nice.
Now here is Barbosa. Hasn't made one yet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The Warriors have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far. And both free throws good for Spates. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Irving's got 5 points so far. Has to Rush. Spates sets a screen. Now Rush. Livingston with it. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it goes down 2 points. Spates has got 4 points this quarter.
What you love about Sean Livingston is you can depend on him to run the offense and move the basketball. Pretty pass. Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Pass to Livingston. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here is Spates. And Barbosa has it in the corner. Kept alive. Lets it go from deep. Livingston with it. Spates sets a screen. Goes up again. He lays it in. Spates has got his second basket.
You're talking about a fundamentally sound player in Shaun Livingston. This guy understands how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Outside Irving. Fires for three. Another miss by Irving.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Dallas making a switch here.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
A floater. Pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. To the inside. Davis.
Anthony Davis.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
Curry with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 7 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Dallas. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game. Down low. And it's Davis missing. The Warriors leading.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Klay Thompson.
Right wing. Inside. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here is Curry. Thompson with it. Picked up by Thompson. On the wing, Barnes. Here's Curry. Another miss by Curry. Mavericks trailed by 3. Irving surveying the floor. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shoots. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around. The rim. Irving's got 10 points.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. Thompson in the corner. Back to Curry. Over Irving. Curry's shot is off.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Irving with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. And so here is Golden State. They lead by 1. Pass to Thompson. Green, the screen. Now here's Curry. The 3. Curry buries the 3-shot.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Outside Irving. Davis. There's the triple. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
A really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so he hits both. Now Irving. He's got 10. Back to Davis. To the right side. From deep Washington. Warriors leading by 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot up.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the Mavericks making a change here. Mavericks trailed by 7. To the middle. Gafford. Draymond Green pulls it in. And it's the Warriors' ball. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry. Green, the screen. Here's the 3. The shot by Curry, no good. And so it's Dallas with it. Thompson from long range. Drills the three-pointer.
3 points.
Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. .149 left in the third quarter. Thompson with the 3.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot.
Pass to Gafford. Outside, Davis. Now Irving. Back to Davis. The kick out to Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Over Green. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Right side Curry. Green, the screen. Out to Thompson. Barnes outside. Thompson left side. And Davis pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 7. Pass to Gafford. On the wing, Thompson. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Curry looking it over. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Green, the screen. From the stripe. And he gets the jumper to drop. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
But you want to step him off the line, that's no problem. Steph, an efficient move into the mid-range jump shot.
Here's Irving. 10 points for him. Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. That shot off. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Back to Davis.
Anthony Davis.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Down low. And it's Ezeli with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the inside. Here's Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Has to rush. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Davis. There's a screen by Washington. Pulls up on the wing. A second chance effort. The kick out to Irving. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Livingston looking for the opening. And good that time. And the Warriors lead by 3.
What you want in pick and roll situations is an outstanding decision maker. Welcome to the party, Shaun Livingston.
Here's Irving. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter. Spates sets a screen. Pass to Ezeli. Now Rush. Over Christie. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
You're just beating everybody to the board, using his length, his skill set. The big fella Davis getting it done.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Mavericks making a change here. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Thompson. Down low, and he dunks it down.
Well, pick and roll is a crucial aspect in the NBA, and Klay Thompson on time and on target.
Here's Lively. Outside, Davis. There's the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Back to Green. Outside Curry. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Davis throws it down.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look. Yeah, the defender all over.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Here's Irving, and it falls over the rim and in. Irving's got the lead up to 1 now for Dallas.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot, and when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
To the paint. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Golden State moving it around. And the Warriors miss again. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Green, the screen. On its way from Curry for 2. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Irving. Second chance shot. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Green. It's Curry outside. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Now, here is Irving. Christie misses the 3. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Curry with it. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. It's up a 3. Curry, 3. Book it.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Boy, does he stun the crowd by answering right back with that triple to get the game back to even.
Inside, pass to Green. Davis with some nice D. Here's Irving. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Irving's got 22 points.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
Here's Thompson. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
It's Davis on the wing. A 3-ball. Here's Gafford. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Pass to Barnes. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. over, a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. Thompson in the corner. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Warriors trail. Pass to Thompson. Thompson gets it inside.
Klay Thompson calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
Thompson in the corner. Fires from deep. Rebound Bogut.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Dallas moving the ball around. Thompson from long range. Knocks down the three.
Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
Pass to Green. Thompson in the corner. Klay answers.
Big time from Klay. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
Down low. Here's Davis. Yes!
Go get it, big fella. A basket they needed desperately, and Davis delivers in the clutch.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And on the way from Irving for three. Off target from downtown. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a three if we're going to get yet another overtime.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors.